Hi, I'm Sarah.
And I'm Madison.
And this is
Motivational Monday.
Today we have on my CrossFit trainer and training partner, Brianna Mandruga.
Yes, and this Quakertown alumna, we're sharing her fitness journey and her healthy lifestyle.
My name is Bri Mandruga. I'm 23 years old. I am one of the trainers and athletes at CrossFit Q in Quakertown. My background in fitness started when I was about 7 years old. I was a competitive gymnast until I was about 15. And then once I decided to quit gymnastics in high school, I tried out for the cheerleading team and was a cheerleader up throughout college until my senior year at Temple University, where I found CrossFit Love in the middle of Philadelphia. So I started training there, needed to switch up my gym routine from the normal Globo gym, fell in love with CrossFit, and eventually my family decided to open up a gym in Quakertown. I think there's always pressure for girls to look a certain way growing up. Whether it's through media or kids at school, you're pressured to be skinny, and girls with muscles is like a foreign language to a lot of people. So I think once you start getting into CrossFit or even lifting more, you might get strange looks or people don't understand, the way of your training or the healthy lifestyle you decide to live. So I think finding CrossFit for me really helped me embrace my body and my muscles. Now I'm like striving to be more muscular, when before I would have maybe shied away from something like that. Seeing myself in pictures when I first started CrossFit, I was like, oh, my shoulders look big. Maybe I shouldn't wear that shirt. But over time, you just develop with yourself and you start to understand that strong is beautiful, and muscles on women is a huge phenomenon now, and people are really starting to recognize it. I think my perception of beauty changed once I really started embracing CrossFit, especially when I started becoming more competitive and when I became a trainer, because the things that I was preaching to other women and other young girls, I needed to embrace myself. So I really started to embrace that and show other women that muscles are beautiful, and I didn't hold back at all. And now I think that if I can inspire one girl to embrace her body, whether it's curves or muscular or she is a little bit skinnier, everything is every person's own body, and we shouldn't judge anyone for being a certain way. Starting CrossFit, my lifestyle completely changed. It took a big 180. Back when I did gymnastics, I could eat everything in sight and not gain a pound. I was working out so much, and now with my body growing and I'm developing, I definitely had to change the way I ate. So I've learned a lot about my macros and the nutrients I'm taking into my body, and my carbs and fats and proteins, and what I should be eating when. So it's super important to me just because of the amount of volume that I train at, when I need to be eating those things and when I shouldn't, just to optimize my performance at the highest level. Beauty to me is, I think the number one thing is just embracing your body as is, whether that's working towards being more muscular or just trying to stay healthy. Everybody has a different body, everyone has a different perception. So I think the number one thing is to be confident, and I think embracing your muscular body and being strong has never been really something big in the media for girls to portray, but now I think it's growing, and I think it's great what CrossFit does for so many women out there who are insecure and hiding their body and are ashamed of the way they look, and now they're confident and they're showing their muscles and they're empowered to be strong, and all these women are coming together and doing great things. My future goals within CrossFit, so right now I am training with a competitive team in Philadelphia called CrossFit Love. So there's a couple girls, and there are 3 women and 3 men that make the regional team if you qualify after the CrossFit Open, which starts at the end of February. So my goals would be to make it to regionals this year with that team. If that doesn't happen, that's fine, but that goal is still in my horizon, maybe for next year or the following year. So I'd love to make it to regionals and eventually the games as a team, and I'd love to make it to regionals individually one time. If I could tell young girls one thing, I think it would be to not pay attention to what anybody else says, especially if you find something like CrossFit is for me, which it's my passion and it's the thing that I think I'm here to do to help other people. You have to embrace that and just follow forward in your path with what you love to do and the body that creates for you, and being strong and being independent, all those things that come along with being in CrossFit. I think you just have to embrace those, and you just have to push away the negative small things that people are going to say to you, because at the end of the day, you're being healthy and you know what's good for you.
Let me tell you something you already know. The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Pain is temporary. It may last for a minute, or an hour, or a day, or even a year. But eventually, it will subside, and something else will take its place. If I quit, however, it will last forever.
The margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
My name is Brianna Mandruga. I think that beauty is strong, beauty is confidence, and beauty is empowering.